Good morning, Miss. First of all, I'd like to thank you so much for giving your precious time to come and sit with us for the interview. I'm Alina Giri, the Human Resource Editor from the school editorial team. Can you please briefly introduce yourself?
Thank you, Alina. My name is Pooja, and I'm a social emotional counselor of the school and a SEAL coordinator as well.
So, since you have been in the school for several months now, can you briefly share your experience on the premier? How is it going?
It's been a wonderful experience, and definitely I'm liking it here. I'm looking forward to that I can contribute better here.
That's wonderful. So, being a SEAL coordinator and psychological counselor, what is mental health?
Like any other professional, I also define mental health as social emotional well-being, and definitely it should not be stigmatized. It's like any other health that we define, the way we define physical health. And for that matter, WHO define health including the mental health. So our task is not to stigmatize and openly talk about mental health.
I feel like people, when they have eye issues or like physical issues, they go to a specific doctor, but when it comes to like mental health, they basically neglect the whole idea of like being like mentally well. So it's like great now that since it's 21st generation, people are trying to like overcome this misconception and trying to like paraphrase the meaning of mental health. Basically.
Yeah, I would like to add on here that mental health is just not about the absence of mental disorder or psychological disorders. It's about the general well-being. Like having a good mental health is equally important. It's just not about absence of the disorders.
That's wonderful. So we all know that self-care is an important factor of mental health. So what do you think are some of the forms of the self-care?
Self-care looks different for everybody. It cannot be same because as we are unique, the form of self-care that we do is also different. For a few people, it is physical self-care, and for few people, it is spiritual. For a few, it's social. So self-care can be of any form and any type, but while doing that, we need to be mindful and we need to be aware about that what works best for us. So I think the key to it's the self-awareness, that what I like and what works for me.
As personally growing teenager, we have this trend, I think, for like having official like fancy mask and like eating the fancy food, just like for about self-care. But I think important, it's more about like taking time to relax from your daily works and not feel overwhelmed by the assignments or any kind of homeworks that we have, right?
Exactly. I mean, as I said, it looks different for everybody. So if you feel good after doing that and you feel regenerated, that means it's working.
So it's basically like doing the things that you love.
Yes.
Okay. So what does well-being mean to you?
Well-being. Again, it's the social emotional state of where you feel comfortable, where you feel that you have the potential to work to your best potential and have healthy relationships at the same time. So it's basically the combination of every skills that you have to live this life and have a balanced life.
Thank you. So how do mental health impact the relationship with others?
A lot. Actually, your mental health defines what kind of relationships you're gonna have with people. And when we define mental health, it can range from poor mental health to good mental health. If you're in your good mental health, that means you will be able to have better relationships with your peers, with your family, with your professional circle. So yeah, it has a big impact.
It's like when your mind is in a good track, it leads to a good life, basically.
Exactly. When you know yourself, you empathize better with people and you form better relationships. And I guess life is all about helping others and helping yourself.
Also, I feel like surrounding yourself with the people, the good people, like who motivates you, who's like there for you, is like very important factor of the relationship we have with each other.
Exactly. Supporting each other is the best thing you can do for the other person. If they are into stress somehow and they're not able to cope on their own, you can be a helping hand. If you are in a good state, if you are in a good mental state.
Thank you. So, how is the mental health status in Premier? Like, I feel like you've been connected with the students for a very long time now, the community and everything. So, what are you doing to address the mental health in the Premier?
So the school has taken up the initiative of having field sessions. Field sessions are basically social emotional learning. The way we learn maths, English, I think we should learn the life skills also. And social emotional skills are basically which will help you to have a better life, having better social connections. Like if you're self-aware, if you're socially aware, and you know how to make decisions, you're definitely going to do justice. And this is the kind of environment we try to create in school. And we are having regular session with the students, the SEL sessions. So the bigger picture is having a healthy, happy, and prosperous school.
I feel that school is like the place where students spend the most of their time. So I feel like we all students will like try to make the most out of it, because it's like spending your half of the like most of the 10 years in like one place. So that's really amazing how you are like contributing to the well-being of the students. So do you have any future planning for it?
Sure, I think I have covered it, that we are trying to have the environment which will make the student feel that that's their place, and that this safe space and happy space where they feel like coming, and they will contribute more to the society because they know their potential and they know how integral their role is in the whole process of teaching and learning.
That's really wonderful. Now that we have come to the end of that interview, I'd like to thank you again for giving your precious time with us. Thank you, Miss.
Thank you so much, Alina.